was a time where hip-hop culture and geek culture were at odds, clashing over dominance amongst society on who deserves the right to be considered best. The great culture feud lasted for decades, with no end in sight, until one crew decided enough was enough. Deuce, Liv, Bacardi, and Didge, collectively known as Geekset, stepped up where the world needed it and became the only place that blends hip-hop culture and geek together.
All right. Welcome back to the Geek Set Podcast, the only podcast that blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces. With me, I got my man Bacardi.
What up, everybody? How we doing today?
We are doing great. We got my man Didge.
What is happening, people?
What up, Didge? What up, Didge?
Ooh, by the time y'all hear this, I'll be 30, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
You really are. Okay.
I can't be happy for my birthday.
What sign is this?
It's cancer.
Yeah, okay.
I can't be happy for my birthday.
Yeah, you can. It ain't yet.
Also,
by the time they hear this, we pass
You
it.
want to make sure you got that. You couldn't lead it off as a salutations. Like you.
I want to. By the time you hear this, I will be 30.
All right.
Also, by the time you hear this, our next episode will be a DreamCon situation.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
So if for those who are listening, man, if you haven't already heard, we are going to be down at DreamCon. We are there as press, but we also have a panel where we're going to be filming and actually starting filming for the Black Geek documentary. So I'm super excited about that. Right? You know what I'm saying?
We'll probably put real air horns there.
Put it on your voice though. Slow. Wait, slow it down.
Let it auto
down with it. You like,
Oh, you don't want the real sound. You want Didge to do it.
I want the sound to match this.
when I lead in.
Because he's trying to say like, it probably a difference. Like, no, it be a different sound, but make sure it goes to your voice though. Like it has to take to you.
So if you are listening to this or watching this and you are going down to DreamCon, man, look for us, man. We are going to be on the schedule Saturday at 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
Yeah.
2 p.m.
Ooh, that's live. That's in the heat, bro.
That's in the heat.
That's in the trenches.
Yeah.
Like 2 o'clock, y'all getting it.
That's early enough that we can get in, get this done, get back out, mingle with the people.
That's in the trenches, man.
Yeah,
I like that kind of hours.
I'm excited about it because you know, like it's our DC world, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. One, they rock stars in their own, but like it's a black convention put on.
Yeah, it's a really all black event. It's something that I started realizing like you really want to go to this.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you are any kind of geek or anything, I think just in the sense of knowing that this is ran, you know, and created from the minds of, you know what I'm saying, of pretty much of, you know, the black geek, the black nerd, a blurred, you know what I'm saying? Like it's really made in that sense. Yeah. Like it's nothing, you know what I'm saying? So you should really get everything you want out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then what's really dope also about it is that like when you think about like if you watch the old videos, like it's put on as like a large event. Like it's not like okay, just some niggas got together and put something together. Right. They jumped in like okay, we got to compete with C2E2. Like the way it looks like yo, they in there for the fight. Like nah, this is not no fly by the night shit. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that like I'm excited about that because the quality is also up too.
I feel like the first one, they did the first one, they know they're going to do it again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like we go hard now. We go hard now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then all the people that's going to be there though. The top like it's the niggas that you fuck with. Vader going to be there. We already know our DC World going to be there. Yeah. Pierre Steps, you know
it's
what I'm
really
saying?
the who's who of the entire black community.
Right.
And then, like I said, I know I'm probably more active on Twitter, but I've been seeing like just how everybody is getting together talking about DreamCon. Yo, I can't wait to go to this event. Yo, I can't wait to see y'all at that.
Right.
Like the community.
My motherfucking tag. I had to I'm like, hold on, let me add this DreamCon.
Did you put it in yours?
Mine been in there for a minute. Mine still say Darth Didge.
Nobody told me that. I'm like, bro, look at this. Like, cause I started getting a couple follows. Like, okay, like bring me to the front. Like, me just sit in the back like Ron coming too. Bro.
That's the one. I noticed that. I noticed that because cosplayers they always do that next convention. You know, and I was like, oh shit, we get a chance to do that.
We get to say coming.
We get to say, you know what I'm saying?
Something you
right.
Like man. I want you to see that tag. I don't be on Twitter like that, but I just want you to see it. Might sit there after the fact still too. Like it might sit there for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Like, hey, just so you know, next year I'm going to.
That's how you know how active I have been on Twitter. Like, as long
It just sits. No, you gotta update it because you gotta update it for after DreamCon, the C2E2.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. That's the only way you gonna know how active I am on Twitter is when I change where we gonna be at. So if you want to know where we at, pretty much just go to my page. You can find my page at Geek Set Updates. Like,
just look at the title, wherever the title.
Ain't gonna be no post. You can just look at my name. Yeah.
But and also, man, like I said, we've been gaming, dog. We got to play Fall. We played Fall Guys together. And
Fall Guys
had a fucking hilarious moment.
I have a new and I definitely gonna share it. I'm gonna share it too this week. I'm gonna share my little triumphant like I said. So and I downloaded Fall Guys and I was just like, I know this is gonna be goofy, but I didn't realize.
It's so much fun.
It's like a 60-man Mario Party without all the button mashing and everything. Like those button mashing games were just really more the racing and trying to keep each other from falling off ledges or whatever. But it's like it took me 2 games, and then I already had cleared my first place. Like wiped everybody off the bat. Like
you missed me in ditches. We
took us a victory.
We took us a victory in duos. You know what I'm saying?
It got stressful at the end though.
And I gotta find the clip because as I said, and I realized why we probably didn't pick up is because we wasn't that party thing. Yeah. Because me and Deuce's game was fine because we were actually in a duos. So the party chat was, you know what I'm saying, recording just that. So that's probably why you didn't. Nobody when we did the open game with the 4th guy.
We weren't in a party.
Yeah, no more. So that's why we didn't get the full. So we know better now. It's gonna really just be us playing.
Dog.
But because it was the reason that shit was so funny, and you couldn't see it from mine. That's why I wanted to explain this. That's why I was so mad we don't have the audio. Like I'm extremely mad because I think I am the only one that said. I think I'm the only one to kick it off because if you watch my screen, you can see me. Shooting through people. So it was like, cause when you laugh,
I was the last one. The dude. Well, we don't know him, but he didn't.
But me and you both was watching this at the same fucking time.
Oh, I didn't know. I switched it in. Like when I yelled, it's because I just like. What?
I was watching him.
Yeah, man. It was. I was struggling that one.
So, and it was like, it was just so because I don't know why he was doing it, but it was like, as I said, like we had got in. And realized that this was just taking a long time, and I was cycling through players. I was still figuring out the buttons, like how you just look at your players.
Yeah.
So I didn't. So I think I said it in the thing, like, how the fuck, where did? And then they pop on you, and so in my eyes is like, what the fuck? Is like this nigga doing the most tumblest of tumbles, like dog.
But we had qualified though. That is all that matters. You as I said, it ain't about how nice you look doing it. It's about we qualified though.
Oh, dog,
like you passed out. I'm like,
but we qualified.
That was you thought that this nigga alive. Like,
it was such a genuine laugh too. Like I know it came from my stomach, dog.
That shit is hilarious.
But let's talk about our triumphs. When me and Deuces took the victory.
We did.
Did y'all have to play any of y'all maps that y'all are terrible at?
No, they gave us all these new ass maps that we ain't never seen.
They had us in some reckless shit. The final one, it was the you played the one where they got the two poles going by. You got to jump and then be underneath the other one. Well, this one also parts of the floor disappeared. So you had to hope that you was on the right one because if on both sides it disappeared, you kind of stuck on other ones. And
right, so you gotta pick it to be like that last. Yeah, to start really getting tight.
I got lucky. I was on that last little wedge, and then I just every time I would jump because you can't. Sometimes the bottom one get too fast, you can't see it. Every time I would hear the other person jump, I just jump. So that way, when I hear that he's jumping, all right, well, it's time for me to jump.
So you definitely had a lot of trust in the nigga that was trying to be true.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, like,
hey, but it worked.
You had a slippy thumb, and you was like, oh, this nigga set me up.
That is very true. My thought was, he trying to win, too. So he going to try to jump. He gonna do his best to try to jump. So if I just listen for that.
Hashi Sensei as a bitch. Copycat ninja, man. I just do this shit. Pull that bitch out. Oh my God. Man.
Hey, but it worked out. We took the victory. Worst part is, the next game we played, we did not qualify in the first one.
Dog. It's so tragic when you win.
And then you don't
qualify.
Because it always happens towards the end where you're like, oh, I'm gonna probably get up after this one. Then you win. You're like, oh, let's run it back one more time. And then you lose in a horrible fashion. You're like, I probably should have went out with that other one.
After I had one, I lost every game after that one. That one I sent y'all the videos in the group chat. I played like 4 more games. I'm like, cuz I'm off. I wouldn't even qualify half the time. Like in the first round, I'm like, bro.
No, it be mad. What be killing me is the ones where like you know you've done well on them before, but that one little thing go wrong and now you just fucked.
Yeah,
and it's like,
that's what I said. Like, dog. When I think it was the one game when Deuce was watching me play, and I was like, oh, I know this map, and nigga, I was breathing, bro. I was hitting like the little boost, whatever.
Yeah.
I was catching the air. I was out. Like, it was all the little rollies going. I was moving through the bitches, bro. Like, I'm out here, fam. I was like first, like in the race.
Yeah.
Like, I ended up coming in with a third or second. I hit something.
It was a wall.
Like one nudge. Dude, I'm like, but I was breathing.
Yeah, he was moving through that bitch.
Like, dog, that shit was funny.
So yeah, man, Fall Guys is fun though. I fuck with it.
It's
I'm
a very
getting
fun
the
game.
same joy that I had with Knockout City at Fall Guys.
I'm mad as I wish there was something else I can do to people in the game.
Like, I wish you could shove niggas or something like
you
that.
can. It's more of just a body.
You just jumping into
it.
it.
More of a physics move. Yeah, moving to it. But I really do wish it was like
you can mush niggas on the way. Like,
yeah, like it was just one little tad, like one little tad, little piece of something that give me that if I mastered it, you'd be really bad at it. Like that one.
Hey, but low key though, you do be salty when like you jump with somebody and they kind of nudge you in the air.
Yeah,
that do make you salty.
Like,
as
I
fuck.
don't know if you can bounce off of somebody, but I definitely feel like a motherfucker bounced off me. Like, bro,
Yeah.
did you just extend your jump?
So yeah, dog. Like the Fall Guys is dope. Like I said, you know what I'm saying. So look out for that coming on our YouTube or follow our Twitch, man. Twitch.tv/.
I mean, I'm definitely recommending later on.
Cardi, Cola.
The Naraka game, bro.
Now
I
that,
didn't really look at that
bro,
fucking name again.
But bro, I've been seeing clips of that. At dog.
That game I can't wait for that to come out on PlayStation.
Yeah,
is it?
It's for sure coming. They just don't have a date yet. So Xbox bought a timed exclusive. They must have said fuck even the Xbox One because they said Series X or nothing.
It was a time exclusive for Series X or nothing.
Like you obviously can get on the Series S too, but like it is those or nothing.
Yeah.
And but I follow the game's producer on Twitter, and he said that the Xbox One version as well as the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 version is in development.
Yep, they say that. Yep.
He said let's say if we go off of, he told somebody in the Xbox One that it took them 180 days to develop it.
Really?
Yeah, they did.
Well, it was already a PC game, so I'm assuming that's just
porting it.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's the port time. So let's assume it takes that again.
But also, you think about it this way.
It just dropped too, so I mean, they might definitely have got it for the summer.
Yeah.
But dog, this is wild. So they launched this in August 2021. 6 million copies of it has already been sold of it.
In August 2021?
Yep.
People been eating it up on the PC. Remember I told you, initially, PC gamers, they were pissed that it was coming to console. Then the Xbox gamers got pissed that it wasn't a exclusive Xbox.
Right.
Then the Nintendo gamers, they got pissed because they were like, it ain't even coming to Nintendo.
Well, Nintendo be catching the short end because, I was looking up something about Elden Ring because Travion, he got the Switch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, Travion, he been watching me play Elden Ring, and I'm like, you want to play it? Let me see if it ever comes to Switch and everything. And then the people, the Switch, they was like, hey man, it's too much we put into this for PlayStation and Xbox. We don't know if Nintendo can handle it, so we ain't got no plans for it. I'm like, damn, dog, that's fucked up, dog.
He gonna have to upgrade to PlayStation.
Right.
Yeah,
well, I mean, he been playing Star Wars Fallen Order on PlayStation.
Okay.
I couldn't find it, dog, so I ended up downloading it.
Man, I can't even play it. I have the discless, so it didn't matter for me.
Oh yeah.
No, but yeah, Naraka Blade Point.
Naraka Blade Point, dog.
Blade Point, bro. Me and King finna start twitching it. I told him that because I need because I think you only can do a 3-man team.
I can play it on my PC.
But I'm saying it ain't cross platform. Like
it ain't cross platform for PC. I just have to buy it through the Xbox Game Store.
It ain't free for the Xbox PC Pass?
I mean, I could just get an Xbox Game Pass. I think it's like 3 months for $1.
But I honestly think it's free. I swear, I know it's in the Game Pass.
But I know I'm salty that it's not on PS5 because as I was watching gameplay, I'm like, dog, this is definitely a game that I would fuck with heavily.
Yeah.
I didn't think
this is right up my alley, dog.
All it took me was one match, bro. Like I started, and it really picked up. It really was easy to play. Like it really is. Like I just picked up and started because it's really the hardest, or that you want to say advantage or disadvantage of the game only is the parry. Like parrying somebody. Yeah. Like other than that, it's pretty much me slashing back and forth at you, using maybe my power special here and there. But if I successfully parry you while you swinging at me, I knock the weapon out your hand.
Oh,
so
shit.
You lose the weapon, and usually everybody has an execution move or some kind of like move, a strong attack after they do it. So it's like you pretty much gonna be damn near killed if I break your weapon. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's only based like so. It's like, but it's those like you can see the move,
right?
Like you can see it coming, but it's just about how good the timing is. You know what I'm saying? Like I think on my Twitch when I was playing it, I had a moment where I did it to like 4 people in a row and like literally killed everybody. Like everybody was trying to come at me, and I just timed it. I was lucky as a bitch. Like I got hit a couple times, but I was just everybody I killed was off the parry. Like nigga, get your weapon out of here. Like get your
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was just everybody ass. So it was like
I gotta see if it has cross progression before I decide if I'm gonna play it on.
You'll do it again. I think.
Because I'm gonna be pissed if I get to like a really decent. Say if it take like 6 months, and I get to a decent level because I've been playing on my PC this entire time. And then it's like I gotta start all over because I want to play it on my console.
I feel like because I mean it does have you can do the it has the what link is it?
Oh, you got to do like a game link with your email and stuff. So hopefully that gives it cross. But I mean Apex you had to do that, and that's why I don't play Apex no more. Because they
don't want to start over. Just pick a new character to start everything.
No, that was Apex. You know, you gotta unlock characters and stuff for Apex.
Yeah.
This one is probably less because I don't know how many. If you gotta unlock a lot of characters,
you gotta unlock it, but you can play the game and unlock it. Like,
okay.
You know, so
well, like with Apex, you can grind it, but it's like it take a while. So I think I bought maybe like 1 or 2 packs, and I'm like, fam, if you could just transfer those, and they were like, well, no, these are 2 completely separate ecosystems. I was like, well, I'm done with your game. I literally emailed back like, okay, I'll never play this then. Like,
you can't get the 2 packs. How much?
But in my head, this wasn't Dish talking to customer service. It was him talking to the CEO. Like, all right, well, I ain't fucking with your game.
And it was the packs were probably like $10.
Hey, Dish gonna be that nigga on Twitter when we get famous. Like. Talking to the CEO. Hey, so that's what we doing? That's what we doing? I can't get my 2 motherfucking packages like my loot boxes back.
Hey, I'm just saying.
He gonna rally the fans like a motherfucker. Like, hey, everybody put #fuck him.
Like we already know his beef with Peter. He just ain't got. When he hit the stage, he can be.
I don't have a beef with Peter anymore. I'm over that. They just don't exist anymore to me.
That's gonna be enough. You know what I'm saying?
That's enough.
That's gonna be enough.
Shit, but
somebody gonna say mission to you. You gonna make that comment on Twitter like they don't exist to me no more. And that's how it's gonna keep going.
Shit, me and Dez been making waves in our fucking Elden Ring game, and we finally passing up shit.
Almost done with the game.
Dez
close. So y'all didn't beat the game yet?
Man, it's a lot of stuff.
Dog, these bosses.
It also be a lot of stuff that you just do outside of it. And you would spend like plenty of time.
Oh, so I mean that's what I'm saying. So y'all, I thought y'all were in the end game already.
I mean, pretty much in.
You can. So right now we're beating the optional bosses.
Yeah.
Okay.
But these the Elden Ring bosses, they're not the dog. It took me 2.5 weeks to beat Malekith. Like. I kept on having to level up. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this. I was looking up strategies, dog.
Bro, you look up the strategy. Once you get his gameplay down, you're like, all right, I'm gonna do this. Then the game is like, oh, you got that? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this a little differently this time.
Dog.
Like, dog.
Like, fuck, man. Like, no, it's and then you start like then you really get in your head about your make. Cause you're like, okay, man, I gotta get my defense up. Wait a minute, my defense, he is up now, but I gotta get my magic up. Okay,
and then it don't help because you can rebuild. You can literally rebirth yourself.
So that's what I end up doing too. But then I gotta get. But then it's like, oh man, my mimics, damn, like I gotta make them stronger. I gotta level them up. It's like
it's a lot.
You get all into it, dog.
It's so much. It's a lot.
But it's still fun. It's still fun as fuck, dog.
I mean, it probably is. I get it. Yeah. It's a different kind of enjoyment.
But I realized when I used to try to get Bacardi to play Warframe. Bacardi don't like to farm shit.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't really need to.
Yeah, see, these are games that you have to farm.
Like, I feel like I'm going to have to do it because they haven't opened the story mode yet. You're
going to be pissed when you have to farm shit for that.
I'm farming that, though. I farm that.
Yeah, you say that until you realize.
But you know what it was, too? I told you that because I did it already, what you did. Like, you was trying to get me back in the Warframe.
But that's, no, it wasn't. Because you would have, that means you would have still had your account.
Bro, I never signed back into Warframe ever in my life. I probably re-downloaded it more times than you told me to, but I never actually started the game after downloading it.
You'll have all of your old stuff, so it's just now you're just farming the new stuff. It's not like you started from. It's not like you started from level 1.
As I said, like it wasn't about what I'm getting or what I'm not going. I was like, I farmed already. I don't want to farm no more.
That's what I'm saying.
So you just don't like the refarm.
Yeah,
like
if I stay consistent in the farming,
if it's first time farming, you all right.
But this would have been first time farming because this was new stuff.
No, it wasn't.
It was new stuff. It's still new stuff.
It's the same game If I would have been the same shit, we finna sit in this room real quick. Everybody like, oh, I know how y'all play. I know how Warframe go. You know what I'm saying?
And then like I said, is Warframe like Elden Ring? The higher level you are, the more farming you need to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, yeah, because that's the rough part when you get to a level where it's like 500,000 ain't gonna work. I mean, 100,000 ain't gonna work no more. Now I'm at the point where I need 160 something thousand just to level up each time.
And when you die, you lose all of your, well, at least with Warframe, every time theirs is just pure experience points.
I use a twig now. I keep me a twig now. So there's a twig that if you die, you lose. You got to get back to this place. To get your stuff. But if you have that twig, the magic twig, you lose it. But once you use it, you get your stuff back. So every time I use it to get it, I just go find another twig, make sure I have one on deck.
So you already got twig spots that you know to go to?
Don't that take up a talisman spot? I need my talismans are built for.
Well, no, but you can do it afterwards. So after you die, you can go in and turn your talisman to the twig and then use it real quick.
Okay.
I learned that later on.
So you don't lose the twig dying because you got to use it to get your shit back.
What's that?
So you buy the twig. I'm saying like you don't lose the twig when you die. When you come back.
No, if you don't have it equipped, you lose it. Like I got like 5 of them equipped.
See, once you equip it,
and my talismans are specific. I use all of my talismans for other stuff.
But once you die and you respawn, all you got to do is just change the talisman to it and use it. Like they let.
So he's pretty much telling you that if all the times you've been playing and died, you still could have just.
Oh, hey.
Instead of going back to get it.
I just learned to be more careful.
I learned that the hard way.
I just learned to be
more. You go back and get your shit?
Yes, and I just learned to be more careful.
Well, see, that's the thing. I learned the hard way.
So you better at this than, okay, you out here cheating. You out here.
No, that's smart. That's actually smart.
It's the game mechanics. It's there for it.
Because there are times that I learned to be more careful. I don't mean any times I done failed at it and got pissed.
Because the way I learned it, like I said, I'm at 160, and it was one time I did it, and I lost, and I was like, fuck. And I was like, wait a minute. Let me see if I can still use the twig. And I did. And I was like, oh, shit. It's still getting you shit. I was like, all right. And then it was.
I'm locked in. Now you just running this shit regular.
It was of discovery.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, now you just running you thought you was that first. Now you like, shit, I give it a shot. Like,
the twig ago.
Yeah. That's why I said, man, you got a little bit more experience. You got the cheat. You got this point. It's like, nigga, we out here just trying anything. Nigga. Like,
well, Didge do got. Like, here's the thing, because there's still bosses that I can't beat that Didge beat. I'm like, how the fuck did Didge beat this boss? I know because this levitating double-headed dragon dog. I do not know how to beat this nigga at all.
I was so angry. Not only when I beat it did I yell in person, I went into the group chat and said, "Yeah, he ain't got shit on me." I don't know who I'm talking to in the group chat because I'm just yelling at y'all.
You had to make sure you said that. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I mean, yeah, I just feel me out. I mean, I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. I tried. I really did. I think that's what it is. I think
the funny part is you the reason that both of us bought it.
You the reason.
I am.
I didn't get it.
Once the multiplayer, you know what it was? That too. Once everybody kind of like downplayed the multiplayer, even when I tried, I'm like, it wasn't what I thought it was. Then I was really off.
Yeah, the multiplayer.
Like, I really only care about the multiplayer of games. So it's like, I was like, what's the really what I mean? It was a waste of money.
I love me a good single player game.
Me too.
I mean, like I said, my single player games are indie. Like, I don't really care for big blockbuster single player games anymore.
Speaking of multiplayer games, Outriders got a expansion pack coming.
Yeah, everyone keeps talking about that. I want to play that. I actually want to try. I had to redownload it.
I never played Outriders.
I gotta actually beat the game.
I've never played Outriders.
I don't think I beat the game. I definitely know I didn't beat the game. Because I actually haven't even looked at it on the X. Like, you know what I'm saying? On my X.
I haven't looked at it on my PS5 either.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to see what anything. Like, I haven't even looked at it. So it's like, I definitely need to open it back up and give it a shot.
Yeah, I'm going to see what the graphics enhancement looks like, I guess.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't take it. I'm salty about that. I did see Destiny. Like, I have.
I downloaded the PS5 version of Destiny. I haven't looked at it yet.
I did. Destiny's look amazing.
Do it?
Yeah, Destiny.
But Destiny always look amazing.
It do. And I don't have a TV for it. So I feel like the TV is going to be even better. Like, I'm planning on getting a TV.
I got with Destiny, I feel like I'm like too many expansion packs behind. So if I get the newest,
a lot of them, I think they eventually become free though, because you know Destiny kind of part of I think they're part of the Game Pass.
Well, that and I think they took. I know Destiny itself is just free to play.
Yeah.
So
right, that's what I'm saying. So you pretty much are paying for those. It might have changed then. So it might have been because it's free to play. If you want to play the expansion of this, you're just buying a new expansion because you're pretty much buying a new storyline,
right?
In a sense. So that's probably how they go. That's how they switch over and make their most money.
Pull your mic up because you started going low.
Oh yeah, okay. I was definitely high when I was doing it earlier.
Yeah, no, I know. I don't know what happened.
Did y'all hear? So I wanted to get y'all take on this because Howard Stern pretty much think that they're doing a Dr. Doom movie.
Bro, we not. Yeah.
No, so I don't. People are dumb.
Live your life.
No, people are dumb because they assume that he meant that he's going to be Dr. Doom. And no, he's not.
He said he's going to be working on it, which he's probably just going to be himself in it.
He's going to be himself in it.
Oh yeah, he's done that. Didn't he? I think
he did that. And
he was in a Marvel movie before.
No, he did that with
a lot of things. A lot of radio plays people do that.
But he also but specifically him on a hot mic said like, "Oh, I'm going to be in." It was a Batman project, and he was himself in it. Yeah. And it was the hot mic saying, and they think that he just sort of does this when he's trying to just throw out some little promo.
But I feel like Marvel ain't going.
I know. Kevin Feige is probably furious. He is probably like, he said what?
But this is going to be the first Marvel villain movie.
Yeah.
Like this is good. People skipped over that. I'm like, this is a Doom movie.
I mean, they are doing this.
He said.
So he said it.
I'm doing Dr. Doom.
Now, he did say I'm doing Dr. Doom. It could be a comic.
It could be a comic.
Could be a comic run.
I mean, it could be animation.
But
be animation too.
But then he said they were like, "Are you?" He was like,
"But he said he talked to Robert Downey Jr."
He said, "I called Robert Downey Jr."
So that's to let everybody to think that it's obviously got to be a movie or
he said, I called
a
Robert
show.
Downey Jr. for acting tips.
He can still. It could be for vocal tips, whatever.
I can see it
it could be an animation.
But either way, it also.
But the fact that he named, because it wasn't like I'm doing Fantastic Four. He said I'm doing Dr. Doom.
So there's like it's gonna be a Doom movie.
It's gonna be a Doom
or
project.
Doom whatever.
Whatever it is gonna be strictly just a Doom project.
Could be a Doom series.
What's wild is Disney out of nowhere, not even Disney, Marvel out of nowhere said, "Hey, we're gonna be at Comic-Con this year." Out of nowhere. They're
gonna announce some.
They're thinking they're gonna announce something.
Well, like about a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago, they said that we in the next few months you're gonna learn about the new Thanos threat level big bad.
Well, remember last time last time they were at Comic-Con, they were talking about. Remember that's when they did the Blade announcement and all that, and he was like at the end of it, he was like, I didn't get a chance to get to Fantastic Four or Mutants.
Yeah,
and that's how he ended it.
Yep.
And they haven't been there hasn't been a Comic-Con ever since, really. Yep. That was 2019. But now it's like if you next month.
Okay.
Well, this month.
Yeah, it's July now. Yeah, this month. Yeah.
This month.
Is it? Oh,
it's I think July 21st through the 23rd. Something like that.
So we should get some big news. But I'm saying, like, I swear, I feel like they released the timeline of their shows and movies already.
So they keep on releasing more.
They release stuff, and then they'll be like question marks in it.
But the one thing that they didn't say who we all theorized. People said Kang. People said Galactus is coming, but they have not confirmed who is the Thanos level threat. And you know what I'm saying? And to me, the fact that we know Kang is here now, it kind of goes. We said this a couple of episodes back where it was like Kang is going to be more so like the Loki, not the Thanos. Like he's going to be a bad, and he's going to be somebody they got to address, but he's not going to be the one. You know what I'm saying? We said that.
And if we're already talking about it's going to Secret Wars, it makes sense.
Yeah. So. And then, like I said, we know like Dr. Doom,
that's what I'm saying. If it's going to Secret Wars and we're getting Battle World,
Doom is.
Then of course you have to introduce Doom.
Like Ultimate Doom or like what's his form where he's like fucking up everything?
I think it's Ultimate Doom.
Yeah.
It might be. I thought it was just God level Doom or something.
Something
Ultimate Doom would give you like the ultimate Marvel.
Right. I know it has something else in front of it that makes Doom like. Oh shit, Doom! You know what I'm saying? And
I mean, we know Fantastic Four is coming.
Yeah.
Right.
So
it's gonna be fire.
Hopefully they'll not.
I wonder who they gonna get to play Doom though. Like that's gonna be huge.
That's gonna be huge.
Somebody said if John.
I feel like honestly, what I would see Disney doing is a Doom TV show, but I can see it being Doom's origin. Before he has
that makes sense. Before Fantastic Four,
I can see a Doom series that leads you right into Fantastic Four. You announce Doom and your Fantastic Four at once.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's
Somebody said they was like the only logical choice to John Krasinski's.
Rainn Wilson.
Is Rainn Wilson as Doom? Because
yeah.
John.
I didn't see that. Yeah. That would have been cool though. That would be
funny.
Hey, Rainn Wilson, he would be great in the Marvel universe.
I don't know what he would be at.
I don't know where he would be at, but
I feel like he wouldn't. Great. I feel like I mean, no offense to him. I mean, I don't think he has the look for a hero or a villain.
Nah, see,
but I could definitely see him like in the what they did
what was
with
that show he was watching? Well, there was a show where it was based around. I think they was looking on like they was looking for like this like underground comic and shit. I think it was on like It was on like Amazon or Star.
Oh, I know you're talking about. You're talking about. They talked about the viruses and everything of the world.
Yeah. Where the comic book.
Somebody just had me. I was watching.
And Ray was.
It's like dystopia. It's like dystopia. Utopia.
Yeah.
Dystopia or utopia.
Yeah, one of those.
The comic book was
but he played a little sinister in there. You know what I'm saying?
What was he in there?
Who was he in there? I don't know. I can't remember. But I mean, Ray Wilson could play sinister, dog.
Sinister? Dog?
Yeah, I think he can play sinister.
That's a stretch.
Because all you referencing is The Office. You got to look at all the other stuff.
He plays Lex Luthor. He's the voice of Lex Luthor.
And where?
In Superman Red Sun, I think he was. And I know, in Reign of the Superman.
Oh, and the death and return of Superman. Oh,
and Justice League Dark Apocalypse.
Oh, he played, and then he was in Batman Hush.
Yeah,
really? Yeah, he was in Justice League.
He's the animated voice of Lex Luthor.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, yeah.
I didn't know that. But I mean, I didn't say his voice is bad. I just had to look.
It is Utopia, by the way.
Yeah, it's Utopia that he was in, and he played some dude named Michael Stern, I think. Michael Stearns, but I can't remember what his character was. But I just remember him being, he was a little bit sinister. Because remember that everybody was after them.
Fam, he was a damn scientist. He was not even a bad guy. I remember him now. I had to do.
You're right.
He can play the asshole character because he did it in the Meg. And I mean, it wasn't.
Oh yeah, he was.
Remember, he was he was the rich guy who was really leading all of it. And
oh yeah,
he played that asshole arrogant character. As a matter of fact, he was the asshole arrogant character with money who was like, I can basically make this go away because of money.
Who did he voice in Transformers?
I didn't know he voiced anybody in Transformers.
In Revenge of the Fallen.
No, he had a cameo.
You did have a cameo. You did have a cameo. He was the professor.
Man, he did a lot.
He did a lot, dog. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, I fuck with Rainn Wilson, and I would like to see him in the Marvel universe. I think he has a home there. I feel like he could be in there of somebody.
I mean, he does work for DC. I mean, just put him in DC.
Could just put him in DC.
I don't want him in DC films.
Man.
I don't like DC films, dog.
You supposed to be pushing for the rise of DC.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Not until they find a captain of the ship.
I think Discovery supposed to be the new captain of the ship. He coming in talking about, hey, what we doing with all of this? This don't sound right. This don't look right. What we doing? Like he coming in like, hey man, hold up. Like y'all doing a lot that ain't working out well.
Until I see it, because did you see? They said that like I mean I get money wise, but they was like they still gonna put out the Ezra Miller Flash.
Bro, it's $200 million. I don't know why people thought it wasn't.
Are you talking about the Ezra Miller? Fam, I'm gonna watch it.
I'm not.
$200.
You not gonna watch it?
I when it come on TBS.
Oh, I'm not gonna go to movie theaters to watch it.
I'm not gonna pay to watch it on Amazon either.
Oh, I mean, I didn't say nothing about monetary gain for them. I just said I'm gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
when it pops up in a place where I can watch it freely from my whatever.
Yeah, okay, then yeah. But I'm not rushing to it. I'm not gonna be, shit, like.
Yeah, I don't want no cam link. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not rushing to it. I'm not looking for it. Niggas can tell me spoilers. That's how much I don't give a fuck.
That's gonna probably be the only cam link that pop up that don't got that motherfucker in the middle.
The dude who be
like you can watch that shit, man. Like, you know, like
niggas
got it.
Niggas can tell me the whole story front and back,
I feel with that movie, I feel really bad for the lady who's playing Supergirl.
Me too. I feel bad for that.
She was so excited.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to know what's wrong with the man, dog.
And it's just everything that's been around it. She was so excited, and the one who's playing Bat. I think Batwoman was supposed to be in it. But really? either way, like she was Batgirl. She's I think the movie's it's supposed to be, if she's not in it, it's supposed to be around it.
Okay.
And they were both so excited, and it's just like all of this controversy around it that has nothing to do with y'all.
Ezra Miller finna pretty much shit on this movie for y'all.
And it's like, yes, and it's like
I mean, if they can find him, that nigga been missing for like 3 weeks.
Didn't he disrespect him too and disappear?
He kidnapped the kid and disappeared.
Yeah, I thought they found the kid. Like,
but I'm saying he ain't been seen since.
It's a lot.
That's what I'm saying. I thought he said
they said they were posting Instagram stuff about that they were doing. It's a lot.
Bro needs some real help, fam.
I muted the name on Twitter. I got tired of seeing it.
Like, he needs some help, fam. I don't understand. Like, where's his? Like, we did the same shit for Kanye. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all was on Kanye ass, bro. But Ezra Miller out here putting hands on people.
But that's the thing. It's the same. It's not the same.
Thing. No, yeah.
It's the. Well, no, it is it's the public. It's only public that's like, hey, bro, what is we doing?
Yeah.
From the actual legal perspective, it's like everybody's just like, well, we tried.
I don't feel like no one tried.
The public, both ends have been like, bro, get these people.
Yeah.
And it's been like the legal side. Everybody's been like, well, we tried.
But then also, they don't know where the nigga at. So by the time,
but they didn't have this motherfucker.
They didn't have it,
but
by the time that shit hit the tipping point, that nigga went in hiding.
Like, bro finna come back a real villain. Like,
he really earbought Thor? That
nigga reversed that.
Somebody, did you see the meme where they had the meme? It was like, Barry, when you did all this stuff in Hawaii, that it wasn't me. You really just need some help, bro.
Wait, no, I didn't see it.
It wasn't me. Like, you really got some shit going.
Hey, they had him looking concerned. Oh, I was crying.
That shit had me. Like, I don't mean to make fun of Ezra Miller because I don't know what's going on, but he's being violent. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's being violent.
I don't mean to make fun of him or the situation.
Yeah, but he's being violent. I don't know why he's not being stopped.
I'll see if I can find it.
Like, I know he's missing right now, but I'm like, bro, if you let a man who's already been violent go on hiding, he only coming back with world domination. You know what I'm saying? On his mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he gave y'all the fuck you that got out of here. Like, y'all, he coming back on world domination. That's all he coming out on this point. Yeah, I don't even want to give the other old girl no energy, but yeah,
matter of fact, that's what they do. What? That's how they should flip it at the end. At the end of the movie, Grant Gustin comes in as the regular Flash, but they it's really Ezra Miller. Like, no, I fucked you up. I fucked the Flash reputation up because I'm really Eobard Thine.
That would be the easiest way to get that out of there. Like, you think he has a victory, like whatever, he just get that quick stab. Yeah, finally found you. And you be like, he just like before he even get a chance to say anything, they just get do the whole CGI fade off of his whole face. Like, it was I.
Because dog,
it was I, Dio ass nigga. Like,
dog, that shit's wild as fuck, dog.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't want to give him any energy. Ezra Miller really is like, he's a wild. He needs to be stopped. Y'all need to really get him. Like, somebody get his people, like family member, somebody. This nigga paying somebody. Somebody, like, bro, you get dirty money at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Are y'all niggas excited for Thor?
I'm gonna watch it. I think it's gonna be very family friendly.
No, I heard it's not.
I heard it's dark.
They said that.
So what we seen as a trailer was like
they said that's the point.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be everything was supposed to look so light and refreshing.
But when you get in there,
and then he get there, Gore show up like dark and all this up.
Yeah. They said Doctor Strange kicked the door open and Thor's all in that motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing, dog.
When is it? Next week, right?
Yeah, next week.
Yeah, I'm definitely going. I'm going to see it. Like, I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. I'm actually really just kind of excited to get back into one of our old heroes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we've been getting a lot of just new heroes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A lot of new stories. Like, it's been a really big like we had a really big kick-up of like a lot of just new stories and new angles. That is like it's just good to get back to an original Avenger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like. So I mean, I'm excited in that aspect to see it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's where. Because I mean, in the same aspect, that's what you want to know what's going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's like that to me. That is starting to move the timeline again. Because like, where the fuck y'all been at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm excited in that aspect of it.
And plus, like I said, this one, whoever. Like the artistic bag, I feel like when Gore it's gonna be that black and white, like it's gonna be cutting in between, right?
That's what I said.
And so I'm excited to see that because I'm like, there's gonna be an artistic approach to it. So like how it looks, because if you think about it, fam, outside of Thor 2, they've always shot Thor very well. Cause like in Thor 1, when they got into Asgard and the way it looked,
it wasn't as bright as 3 though.
No, it wasn't as bright as 3, but I'm saying 3 was like, let's really dive into it and everything, and you know what I'm saying. So it's like
budget got bigger.
Yeah, budget got bigger. So I'm excited to see how they do it because like that's been a consistent thing with Marvel in like especially in Phase 4. We've been getting some visually appeasing scenes in these movies and shows. Though it's like, whoa, okay, like yeah, the budget is up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to see about that and everything. But yeah. So now I just wanted to run through those quick topics before we get into our main topic, which is the boys. But let's go ahead and take a break real quick and then jump into the boys.
That's smart.
Yep. We are back. I mean, it's gone. We done. It's over. Gone. It's over. It's dead now. It's been dead.
Really dead and gone.
Like, you really just bring it back around.
I mean, I'm still gonna say it no matter what.
Dead and gone.
Before y'all started doing it, I was saying it.
Yeah, I just said I'm not gonna.
Y'all just was joining in.
I really didn't want to harmonize there, but I feel like, do I?
Dead and gone.
Shut up. Ugly,
I said I don't want to do it no more.
All right, man. Right. So let's get into what we want to talk about, man. The Boys, episode 7. That motherfucker was
right
lit.
before the finale.
It is 8.
It's only 8, Doug.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, damn. I'm like salty now. I feel like I had like some more episodes left.
That's because Amazon dropped 3 at once.
They did. They was like boom, 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 hit us with the full clip.
They did do that. I forgot they did that.
But it's so the kind of where we're at. We're fresh off of
fresh off of Herogasm, I guess.
Fresh off of Herogasm. Starlight exposed Vought and Homelander. You know what I'm saying? She talked to her followers and shit like that. And like I said, bro, the residuals of it. They went in full cover-up mode ASAP. Like, nah, she a terrorist. She running around like,
they called her.
They called her scorn.
That shit
when they said that she was trafficking children.
Trafficking children. The kids going to the hospital, they don't come back out.
They go in, you don't see them.
Where do they go? Like, y'all don't know. Like, bro, they got Homelander so Trump to me, bro. It shit is.
Oh yeah, he Trump as fuck, dog.
Ridiculous.
That nigga Trump as fuck, dog, and losing his shit at the same time, dog.
Like he really falling apart on stage, dog. Like, but I feel like this was like that last run of Trump. We was like, bro, you're not gonna win this.
Yeah. When you start seeing the writing on the wall,
that shit at that point, like, fuck them, man. Like, it's me, nigga.
It's me, nigga. It's always me, nigga.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Me, nigga.
Like he definitely like that's what he said. Like. So I was like, that shit is just funny as a bitch, bro. That he's falling apart. Like, cause I'm waiting. It's just so much. He's a time bomb, bro. And you got fam on your heels,
dog. Jensen Ackles, whatever. Ackles. He is playing the hell out this role. Like me and you was talking about it earlier. It's like if you were a Supernatural fan, when Dean had the mark of Cain and he was just like badass Dean. Yeah, it's like this, but it like times 100. Like.
Right. It's that type of motherfucker who's pretty much racist.
Yeah.
And the most chauvinistic pig possible.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like you turn all that shit on 10. Like,
bro, this nigga, he fucking everything. He was fucking the maid and the house cleaner.
Just walked in. Fuck, man.
Yeah. Like what are you doing?
And then when they saw him, you got lube?
You got the lube? Remember, that's what he sent Huey out for. He was looking for Astroglide at first. And he was like, we came in like, you got it? You got it? So it was like, that was wild. But then, like I said, one of the biggest things about this episode that I really like is we learned more about Black Noir.
Yeah, that was
like we really learned like why Black Noir is right now. Is like it seemed like he's freaking out. You know what I'm saying? That Homelander's back. Right. We learned why.
Soldier Boy's back.
Soldier Boy's back. So you know what I'm saying? We learned.
I mean, we kind of got that already. We knew he was part of the team.
But now we didn't know what he did to him.
We didn't know he was the the extent of how deep he was in it.
Yeah, man.
He got the fuck up out of there.
And if you don't know, we're about to spoil some shit. So If you haven't watched it yet, yeah.
We're about to? Look at it.
No, we didn't already spent a good minute and a half spoiling stuff.
Because that's what I said. Like,
we talked about the intro and then we didn't really spoil anything. But like, because I want to talk about it because, like I said, with Black Noir, like I found that fucking hilarious. That like really the blow up of the team is because he wanted to play Beverly Hills Cop. And
got mad. He wanted to be Axel Foley.
Yeah, he wanted to be Axel Foley, and and Soulja Boy told the people when they called him, he was like, "Yeah, man, he's not that funny." And that's hilarious.
But it's funny though, because it's almost as if though Soulja Boy recommended Eddie Murphy in this.
Right?
Get the other guy.
Right, get the other guy, the other black guy, the funny black guy.
Like he's not that funny. and but got his ass with like he really just because you really could have just charged it, but he just like, bro, you're not funny, so just shut the fuck up and get to work.
Well, Black Noir also was he was like pressing him, and Soulja Boy was like, no, he beat the brakes off him. I was like, damn,
it was hand drawn, but it was definitely the
But
brakes.
you could still.
And that's the funny thing. It was hand drawn, but you still felt like you saw that Black Noir getting his ass beat.
Like dog.
Like dog.
Like the fact that this nigga's mental state is that's how
Well, remember we saw it.
Yeah. But I mean, that's what he sees in his head though now. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's what it was like.
That's his conscience or whatever it is.
Because they definitely showed him looking at the wall, like you know what I'm saying. But it was like instead, it was like he was showing like they was in his house.
Yeah,
this nigga literally just staring at the wall.
Well, I was reading too. They were saying like, the one that's talking, the one that with the stutter, because of his brain damage and everything. That's his true his voice.
That's how he'll probably talk.
That's his voice. That's his true one. So that's why that's the one that's narrating everything, telling them the story and everything like that. So it's like that's another thing about the boys that's really dope. It's like their Easter eggs or the things that they do, it's like everything has a purpose. Like it has, a little bit of something to that character. What makes their psyche a little bit fucked up and shit like that. So it's like it's been really dope to see that.
I mean, I like that it's taking the time because we could have got a lot of this in the first season, whatever. Yeah. Like everybody's kind of growing. Like you had to see Noir be that motherfucker. We like this motherfucker is really a badass.
Yeah.
To realize like this nigga didn't even want to do this. He just wanted to just fucking do action. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you wanted to
be. What's wild is knowing that he got that brain injury and then you still seeing all the shit that he been doing.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like whatever that didn't get destroyed is still like literally the most important part of his fucking body, like his brain. Like
well, because I thought that's what they were gonna show us. They didn't really show us his reconstruction surgery or whatever.
True.
So we don't know how what is in him. We don't know what they reconstructed him with because half of his head was burnt and gone.
Yeah.
So they reconstructed him to what he is.
I feel like there was a moment where it got cracked enough that we saw that it was nothing there. Like it was like.
I'd have to let me look.
Yeah, I would have to look.
Oh no, it was literally just because that was just when he got injured. That was the burn scene when they showed him back in time.
Yeah. So it's like, man, so it's like just seeing more about it, and then even how he envisions the cartoon, like the little subtle things, like that he was like he viewed himself as the black sheep because he's the black, the one black character, and even in the cartoon he viewed himself as a black sheep. Like it was just all those little symbolism things that they did in it that I thought was really really dope. And then dog, are you still on Butcher's side? Remember last time we talked, y'all was like, y'all gonna roll with Butcher and Huey.
No, I mean, I wanted Butcher to take this medicine. I didn't want Huey to get it.
No, I'm saying, remember with the last episode we talked about,
how they went.
When they split.
We said we would have.
Y'all said y'all would have went with Butcher and Huey.
Butcher, Soulja Boy.
I mean,
are y'all still with them?
We wouldn't have got nowhere with Mother's Milk and them, nigga. He's handling domestic issues.
He is handling.
Yeah, fuck Ty.
Fuck Ty.
Mother's Milk.
Oh, fuck that nigga Ty.
He got family. He got family problems.
Yeah.
Well, no, Starlight. We got Kamiko back now because of Starlight. So they kind of getting some places.
Yeah, they gonna say we still gotta. That's what I'm saying. They not going. We don't know who's gonna be in there. Well, I hope they're gonna show both sides. But apparently the season ain't gonna have them back together.
I don't think this. Yeah, I think the season ends. Knowing that
I think the season ends with
cliffhanger.
The way that they ended this episode, I believe that season 8's going to end with oh shit, and because now they're going to have.
I feel like the oh shit is already going to be the fact that we know.
No, but what we know, but now I think what I'm saying is we know we are oh shit. The oh shit moment hasn't happened for Butcher.
Oh yeah, when he go, hey,
Starlight, it hasn't
when he turned
happened
and
for
be
them.
I can't go against dude. Do you know who he is?
Right, and so that's the oh shit moment.
And it's gonna be what's it gonna be though is Starlight trying to get to them to let them know fam, y'all running with the wrong nigga for real. Cause we do know Starlight's trying to get to Huey.
Yeah, because
she don't know
she
really
realized
why.
that the dosage is gonna kill you.
Yeah.
And we started seeing it. Remember, he was saying your brain is leaking.
Yeah, they both had a moment where they touched.
They both had a moment, and then are they hearing shit? Like that was the one.
No, that was Soulja Boy doing that shit.
Right. Soulja Boy is hearing shit.
But didn't Butcher do that? Didn't he have a moment too?
No, he didn't. No, I don't think Butcher did.
I could have swore Butcher like said something, and he was like, "What?" or some shit like that. I don't know. Maybe I was tripping.
No, that was.
I thought that was just him and Soulja.
Yeah.
And Soulja Boy is so aggressive about it.
He
is so because he told him, bro.
But I wonder what is he hearing? Because like you said, he said what the fuck you said. Like what did he hear? Like this? Is he hearing? Is he hearing people call him bitch ass niggas in his head or something?
Like he told him to gargle his balls. Like man, how you gonna make a mistake and say gargle my balls? Like what dog?
Like dog, this nigga was dog, and he ahead of everybody in the back. I thought the nigga said something. I'm like, is you mumbling? Like the nigga like just ahead and you turn around, what the fuck you say? Like they like what?
It kind of mirrored that scene when A-Train said "fuck you" to Homelander, and then so it's like, but it, also with the reveal, it's like, oh shit, maybe he do have super hearing.
They were mumbling. Heavy.
Yeah, maybe they were mumbling. Maybe we just didn't hear it as the audience.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, we revealing all. Like, fine. And like I said y'all were surprised. I actually want to get there first because I actually want to talk about how really nasty the deep is because this nigga's nasty.
That's what I was going to get to next.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Like we saved the ending to the ending.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was going to get to next. But
deep,
because I wanted to talk about the deep, and we learned like the deep now is trying to convert his wife to his freaky shit.
Right, fam.
Bro, he is so gross.
Fam, it's irritating. What the scene itself was irritating because him and Octopus was like, "Why your girl ain't getting with this?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was really like when he slapped her ass. Yeah. And he was like,
he said she want to get inside you.
Yeah,
she want to
taste you. Yeah.
Slapped her cheeks.
That is a freaky ass statement.
Like
to just be like,
dog, the boys is just, if you think of, dog, somebody got to list like the top 10 wildest moments of the boys, dog. Yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot.
It was definitely a lot.
And this is up there. This is one of them. Oh, the deep is in a lot of them.
The deep in like 5 of
over
them,
half
bro.
of them.
Yeah. Like, he like in 5 of them, dog. Like they got the deep. They disrespecting Aquaman, bro. Like they are truly disrespecting Aquaman. Damn. Like dog.
Oh shit, dog. We legit got it. It was a legit sex scene.
It was literally It
was a legit.
Like it was
sex
like
scene.
If you didn't,
because that nigga was reacting like it was like he was getting the bomb sloppy toppy.
Didn't think it was something like that out there. Like we just saw it. Yeah, it is.
He was getting the bomb sloppy toppy.
It was ridiculous.
Like that nigga.
And it's a while that you get that. Like it's really in the small sense. You at that point in your life, like in your thought process, like,
bro,
I think the world wants to see that.
Got a name and everything for it.
Oh
like,
yeah, what was the name?
It was
Ambrosia.
I thought it was Timothy.
No,
I forgot he ate Timothy.
He ate Timothy.
So that's why I was like, this nigga just nasty. Because Timothy, he was freaking with Timothy too.
He was.
Yeah.
Like that's why I was like, nigga, you was freaking with this nigga. You ate him, like, bro, like.
But see, that's the thing. So that it wasn't just Timothy.
No,
that means that nigga just likes to fuck fishes.
Like, yeah.
But no, remember I figured that though was the dolphin thing.
Right.
Before he killed the dolphin, because the dolphin was like, fuck all this shit, nigga. Like, I need you to do this for me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like they all know this nigga a freak.
The fishes do.
Yeah. Like all of them in the water know this nigga's a freak.
That nigga be partying with the fishes, dog, going hard.
I can't deal with dog, fam. That shit was wild, bro.
No.
That was wild shit. Like after having Hero-gasm, like they was like, nigga, you got past Hero-gasm.
Shit, they was like, you got past the first 15 minutes. There's nothing else. If you got past
if you made it into episode 2, not even episode 2, like you said, you made it to like scene 5 of episode 1.
It was like you here for everything now. Like we can throw anything at you, dog. Because it's like what would they be? What could they do that'll make you be like, nah, man, I'm turning this shit off. Like we already seen the worst. At least I think.
It's crazy because remember back in season 1 with Popclaw when she killed Fam by sitting on his face. I thought that was wild.
I thought that was like the most extreme. And it's still the most extreme of season 1 was Fam running straight through our girl.
And that was the very first scene.
That was the very first scene.
That was
it. To me, of season 1, that's still the most wildest. of it because this nigga was just left holding her hands. Like,
that one.
And
was
because remember, this is our introduction to the show. So at that moment, we thinking, okay, we learning the characters. Like you did not see that coming at all.
You didn't see it coming at all. Right? Because I think I was gonna put the only reason I wasn't. It was to me. It was still would have matched with that and the Invisible Dude. Only reason because you didn't see the Invisible Dude. Like you knew he blew up. Yeah. Because the blood came, but you didn't really see. Like this motherfucker's sticking out his ass, you know what I'm saying? Type of shit, like where it's like this nigga's like how they stuffed in his ass, but it's like the fact that fam literally just like all I remember seeing was the girl and then she was gone. Like, bro, y'all fucking wild for this. Like, so it's like, boys really, it really is. Like, we need to do a list of that. We need to do a list of the boys.
They go to some crazy places.
Top wild moments, because I'm like, bro, because I really thought fam and this nigga's penis was like top tier disgusting moments.
Oh, you talking about the deep?
Yeah, no. When dude got little.
Because we also forgot in season 2. Remember when the deep pretty much got assaulted? Remember when the chick was in his gills and shit?
Yeah, that was what I'm saying. Like, that was like just the scene in general. But that's
yeah, dog, like.
Fam, it was. I'm trying to think. Did they do anything?
Damn, dog. We forgot when Homelander has the shape shifting guy make as himself.
When he also in Homelander. In Stormfront, she just wanted him to laser her titties. And that was just the sex scene that she kicked off the sex scene by saying, laser these.
Take about.
Yep. And then we forgot about, remember, this was in the first time we saw Love Sausage. Remember when they...
Oh, he showed up the first time.
And that's what I'm saying. They made him do, they Love Sausage 2.0 his ass. Like, oh, now we squirting. You know what I'm saying? Like, now we wrapping around the neck. Like, Hero-gasm, like I said, bro, Hero-gasm episode was over the fucking top.
The nigga had, this nigga, dog... There was so much going in the background.
It started off, you saw the nigga making an ice dildo. He said...
Like Scorpio. I mean, Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero, like Sub-Zero.
Dog said this. He got it ready to...
I'm like, fam, it was just...
No, he put it in. Remember, he put it in.
No, what I'm saying.
It was in an invisible woman.
We saw this first, and then he got it ready to...
I'm like, bro, that's just a lot, dog. Like, yeah, Hero guys... That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Hero... And that's what's really crazy, is that the creative minds behind this... Cause I really thought Hero-gasm was like, bro, like the fact that y'all was excited, you know, how they was talking about this episode, the episode, whatever, and it happened, and I watched it, I'm just like, bro, this is really wild. And then you get this next episode, and it's like, why he couldn't have that at Hero-gasm? Like, why did he couldn't be there? Fucking,
he was. Remember, Starlight walked in on him, and he was fucking. That's how he got it. That's how he got it.
He was fucking it. They continued that. Like,
that's how. Remember, because in the end of the episode, you saw him rushing. He was rushing her.
He brought her home.
He brought her home.
He brought her home. Because that's what he said.
And then, how nasty, the way he pulled it out, when he told her, he was like, I was thinking about bringing somebody into this shit. And she was like, all right, who? He was like, I already got a person. I want to introduce you. That nigga said, like, no, that shit looked at it. They sounded horrible. It looked at
Fam said, I need this. Like, dog.
I need this, dog.
Like you wild to be at Hero-gasm. You like, ooh, so like.
Right. Everything else that's going on in the house, you saw a fish tank.
And you know you smell like you smash. Like, you do. Like, you like, yeah, give me that.
Because even before.
Enough to take it home. Like,
well, but also, matter of fact, they actually slow rolled us into it. Remember when he was having sex with his wife at first, and he was looking at the fucking fish. In the octopus.
Oh, he was.
They was
both there.
They really slow rolled us into this, though.
I didn't realize that's who that was. Like, it gave her a name and everything.
Crazy.
Euphoria, fam. Like,
and then, like, now A-Train, his whole storyline, like, that nigga got his heart, right?
Yeah.
I want the nigga to die. I knew he wasn't. Because
knew he was. This is the turn of his arc.
Yeah, this is gonna be the turn of his arc because now he got his speed back,
and he's finna be upset because he got fam heart.
Yeah, because he got blue heart.
He really talked about that.
Now he finna become the man he was supposed to be. You notice the turn of his arc. This the boys. It might not be. This the boys.
True, right? You know, because she did tell him, like, are you okay with going to get Starlight? And he like, sure.
He's the entire time he sounded like he wasn't really
right.
Yeah, because he more tripping like, y'all didn't give me the racist dude heart.
Racist ass nigga heart.
In any other show, that would be the turn of his arc, where it's like, now he finna become the good guy. But this is the boys. But also, he might go right back to his same old fuck shit.
But I mean, I feel like he's gonna go through a spiral though, because it's like.
Well, because he still have his brother who be trying to plead with him.
Yeah.
And then now his brother that his brother can't walk. because of Blue Hawk. Like, I feel like.
But I think that's what I said. Like, I think this
nigga
nigga really finna crash though more because it's like, and that's why.
Oh yeah, maybe a sad turn of events.
Yeah, I said it felt really. It was like condescending, like the way she was talking to him.
Oh yeah, no, she was talking to him with some bullshit.
Like it's like saying like we know what you did, and guess what? We gave that nigga your heart.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It was definitely some bullshit, dog.
But it was crazy because it was.
And she plays that well. What's that actress name, dog?
Kobe. I forgot her.
Yeah, dog.
Name.
But it's wild because it showed you how sadistic Vought really was. Like to me, that's how I think that's why I was like. That's why I feel like A-Train was looking like, dog, y'all really fucking crazy. Like, y'all really...
Kobe Menifee.
Like, y'all really fucking wild. Because that's what I'm saying. It's like, they really was like, all right, look, fam, you going to go out on a limb and still do this dumbass shit. Kill this motherfucker. But it's like, you know what? We going to flip this shit we going to flip it for us.
Right.
We done get your ass back a heart. We got you back on payroll.
Now
we got you back in the movies. We going to run this whole campaign on you. Like, you're back on our line.
Right,
now,
you're back and you're back in.
Now you can't never say...
your ass.
He can't never call him, like, racist. They're like... Bro, he gave you his heart with his life, and they gonna spin the story. They gonna spin the story.
They already did because she was like,
Soldier Boy attack, and now it's gonna be you got hurt trying to defend him from trying to defend. He was trying to help you defend Soldier Boy, and so in his last breath he gave you his heart, and it's like, bro, you just gotta eat that up, and you see how much everybody in the public believe a lot of what Vought say. Granted, we'll see what happened now that that Homelander tape went out.
The second tape now that Starlight was smart for that.
She was sort of like, I thought she was planning to get out of it. I didn't think she really was doing it. Like, so it was like, that's what it was until he was talking to Weston Tiller. It was like, I didn't know she was fucking recording. You know what I'm saying? But I thought she really was like, bro, you just get off my life. Like, you're lying.
Like, get him out of here, fam. Like, But like I said, that's she learned from what's her name? You know, why can't I think of her name?
I'm glad Maeve
from Stormfront.
I'm glad Maeve is alive.
Yeah, she learned from Stormfront because Stormfront was the one.
We didn't get to that. Like, Maeve is alive. It's wild what he trying to do with her.
Oh yeah, but then like I said, so what we was talking about it. So like, you know, let's get into
fucked up. What are you trying to do to her?
It's fucked up, but like, so let's get into the big reveal at the end. You know what I'm saying? We learned that Homelander is really the son of Soldier Boy, right? And what makes it like that's why Homelander's the more powerful soup is because he's the only purebred.
I don't know if Homelander is the more powerful, especially after what the Russians did.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about from Soldier Boy. I'm talking about based on all the other soups because he's the first purebred soup. He wasn't born human and injected with the V. He was made from a soup.
He's at least a half soup DNA.
Yeah, he's made from
whatever his mom was.
You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, it's just a more potent. Because that's what I felt it was. It's a more potent baby. Because I mean, I feel like to me, I feel like the Vought, like being injected as a baby, you pretty much are pure. Vought,
yeah, you know but this is you were legit just
like
born with
from
it.
Egg,
right?
To
you
it.
Like
yeah, from egg. Yeah. Your egg was a soup versus you was a human, and so like. You know, that's why his son is super powerful. But like, if he does what he's trying to do with Maeve, he wants to harvest her eggs. That is a soup on soup baby. That would be the first.
Whereas, I think,
and that would be
everybody. All the other those two are at least half.
Yeah, and that would be
that's why I said it's crazy that it's like, you know. But I mean, it's the same they do like what is the Nephilims?
Like
I know what
you're talking about.
Like they're half human, half whatever. Yeah. It's like because you would think that a baby being born of human and soup, because the soup is still really like half human, half soup.
Well, that's what Homelander's son is right now.
Right, but that's what I said. I feel like I would have felt like
it seems like it doesn't. It seems like as soon as you take the compound V,
you can't
you can't
have babies.
Whatever your human aspect of it is just not human anymore.
Yeah, so like that's why there hasn't been any other one. Like there hasn't been any soup babies.
Yeah, so that's why I guess it's not necessarily half soup, half human. It's artificial, I guess. Artificial soup versus natural born soup.
Yeah, because pretty much there has not been Homelander's son was the first son that was actually born soup. And that's why, and so that's why it was such a big deal. But now what Homelander wants to do is, if I can have a baby, what if I have a baby with another soup? And that is where it's going to get crazy. Yeah. Because remember, he kind of also was looking down at his son. Remember, he pushed the nigga off the roof because he was still human.
Because he didn't have the powers right away.
Yeah, he didn't have the powers, and so you know what I'm saying. So it's like now he's trying. He wants to create a full-blooded soup on soup.
And I'm more like, even in the aspect of with Homelander and Soldier Boy, like, fam, I wouldn't even have had to imagine how wild that would have been if he really was, you know what I'm saying? If they didn't, like, they got rid of this nigga because they had it. Like,
yeah.
They
Pull
had
your mic closer.
Yeah. And he said it. He, like, you know what I'm saying? Soulja Boy said it. He said, like, fam, what's crazy is if they would have just asked me, shit, I would have gave you the throne. Like, nigga, what you talking about?
Right. Like, he could have been really, because, I mean, you got all this shit that's what I'm saying, like, Homelander going to be, like, they really finna take over. Like I said, when, I feel like that's how I feel like the cliffhanger it's like we not gonna hear nothing. We got what we got at the end of this season. I mean, this episode of knowing that they're fathers. We're not gonna see that even come back to the end of the next episode. Like
that's what I mean.
Like,
that's why I said the cliffhanger is going to be the oh shit moment. It's going to be where the boys get back together for whatever reason or whatever like that, and then they realize like, damn, we released Soulja Boy, and now Soulja Boy and Homelander's teamed up,
right?
And now
and I think,
and
that's what I'm saying. I wonder,
like shit.
That's how I wonder how close they gonna get everybody together, because it's like Soulja Boy ain't just called Homelander. You know what I'm saying? So he's still with you.
Well, and also the
so
world,
like nigga, he's just like, all right.
Well, I don't know, because it didn't necessarily show that they were in the same place.
We don't know where
we don't know where Soulja Boy is.
We don't know where Soulja Boy when he made that call.
Wait, when he made the call, but I'm assuming they're still all as a group. Like when they walked off from
he probably he snuck away, whatever. But then what also is like, there's a lot that still got to be revealed. The world right now, remember, they're spinning the whole Soulja Boy has been dead, right? So the world, there's people of the world who still believe like, oh yeah, like Starlight is lying. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why. And so we got to see the fallout of her recording.
Yeah, we got to see that. We got to see
when
Starlight's recording. Remember, she recorded him again. Just now you can actually.
I gotta tell you how it's gonna end.
And then we also before you get into your, we also got to get the world realizing like, oh wait, no, Soulja Boy is really alive. Like the world.
I'm gonna be honest.
That's gonna be revealed.
I think this all ends with Stan Edgar's gonna still end up at the end of this season back at the top at Vault.
Oh hell no.
I think
this season? I
think this ends with he's gonna pull some bullshit, and that's why I think most of the major storylines are gonna pick up next seation.
But I mean, I think all the storylines are gonna start next season. I think what we finna get now is everybody get back together, and it's gonna be Homelander's last press conference that he brings Soulja Boy out, because Soulja Boy is the hero of everybody. Like, y'all thought he was dead. The American hero's back.
Well, no, because but now it's starting to get out more that he was the attacker. Remember?
Well, but also, but what did old girl hand Homelander? They didn't show that.
They didn't show.
And it seems like, remember, she told her, she said, we can get in front. You get your shit together. There was like, we got it. Like, they gonna have to address it. And Vault is known for spinning shit. They're already pinning Starlight as a terrorist. They're going to find some way. They're going to spin it where it's like, no, he didn't do it. You know, whatever the case may be.
They gonna put on you and everybody. They gonna become Huey and
weird
and
because
Bush.
remember, even the story that they're telling A-Train to say is that Soulja Boy attacked, and that's how.
But they didn't put it out yet, so they can.
We don't know. We don't know if they did or not.
Well, we don't know, but I'm just saying, like, if based off of what we've seen, they haven't. That could be one storyline, but somebody can veto it. Like, no, we're gonna run this storyline. Matter of fact, it could be Homelander. Like, right now he's big boss man.
Yeah,
he can come over and say, no, fuck that storyline. This is the storyline we running. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Soulja Boy's back, and you know what I'm saying. He's my dad. We're gonna run with that father son storyline. And
matter of fact, I would see it as a damn, like, I can see them down there being like some leak, like a leak of it, like, or they announce a little bit of it. But he brings Soulja Boy to Vault and everybody like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, we just said this nigga's a villain. He's like, well, he's my dad.
Yeah.
So y'all need to fix it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's Homelander right now. Like, all that shit y'all said, he's my dad.
Change it.
Like, he's my dad. So
that is true.
Wrap this shit back up. Like, cause remember like how he came at Starlight, like, you need to recant all that shit. Yeah. And he's gonna pretty much be like, oh, well, that's my dad. So I mean, you gotta recant all that shit.
For some reason, I think he ends up, Stan Edgar ends up, if he's not, he ends up back in the fold somehow.
He gonna be running with the boys.
Like, I don't.
He gonna give Butch a car.
He gonna run with the
boys.
So?
He gonna give Butch a car. Only because it's like, at this point, that was out of fucking hand. Like, if they brought Edgar out, because it's like, we don't want you to die, so we just really gonna get you out of the show.
Well, remember, Dish believes that he may have powers. Wasn't that you that said that?
That was me and Bacardi. You were saying that he subtly
manipulates. He's gonna have to, because
remember we were saying that's why he manipulate everybody.
Because right now he's eventually gonna be public enemy number one to Homelander and Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, either y'all done got this nigga just completely out of it, and he ain't got, because we don't want him to die. You know what I'm saying? Or he gonna come back with powers. Like, but don't think y'all really can get me. You know what I'm saying?
Like dog. Like this,
we don't know anything of his past.
We don't know shit about him at all.
What's fucking crazy is if he's the source of the vault. Like they come to him finally. Because no one's never harassed him. Like no one's ever grabbed him, came at him. Like even when they try to scare him, he's like whatever, bro. Like
that nigga
knows. All we know is Vault.
He don't shake at all, dog.
But it has to be a source, and it's like this. He could be the original.
And then even when they showed the flashbacks in 1984, like they were in Nicaragua, he was already clearly pulling strings because he's telling him, "Look, you do what we tell." He's already telling Black Noir like, "You do what we tell."
That was the ones that was the one that got Soulja Boy out of here.
So
and he was fucking with Black Noir with the peanuts.
Yeah,
he was like, "Yo, man, can you stop eating that?" And the nigga was like. That nigga was fucking with him.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he don't care about that. So it's like, it gotta be a reason behind that. Like, you know what I'm saying? On some like, y'all just my kids, bro. Like, you really think that y'all really gonna do something to me?
Also, because like outside of the money, like what, like also he may have some sinister plan. Like, what is he planning on? Like, why? Because why did they need to replace Soulja Boy with another hero? Like what?
Because he was getting out of hand.
I think
because they would have something they can raise. Like, they can raise other than.
They felt like if they had to have full control.
Oh yeah.
Because Soulja Boy was from the Baby too, right? Or was he one of the first? I can't remember if he was from the
Let me see.
Was Soulja Boy born? Like,
I can't remember. I can't remember his origin. I don't remember what they said about his. But yeah, so it's like, bro, like, yeah, I do believe that he has some sort of hidden power. Because like the fact that he's the one human that niggas don't fuck with is weird.
And like I said, ever since he came in, it was that, like, and he really says what the fuck he wants to say. Like, and home, like, even when Homelander came in the room with him, he was simply like, bro, I would expect you to choke this nigga, do something just to like, or even just really. Like, didn't he grab Huey? Like, did he at least grab Huey and did something to Huey? I thought he did. But I feel like he did something to the
it was essentially the Captain America story. In 1944. He got dosed with Compound V, but he was born in 1919.
Yeah.
So he was already fighting in the war.
He was already a soldier.
And
so they really leaned into that.
They really leaned into the Captain America story.
So that would be why. That'd be why Homelander would be the better person because he was from birth.
Like, he was from birth, and they were like, we can raise him, control him.
So the title of the last episode is called "The Instant White Hot Wild." I don't know what that means. I don't even know what that.
I don't know. They got a.
They don't have nothing. All they have at the
title.
No,
I'm wondering. Like, do they have a theme for like their?
Well, the last one.
Their episode.
The last
titles?
one was called "Here Comes a Candle to Light You to Bed," and of course we had Herogasm. The Last Time to Look on This World of Lies, Glorious 5-Year Plan, so the first one was Payback. The only
so like Payback, I guess that was the team name, so at least that would make some
sense.
Herogasm
was the Herogasm one,
right?
Here Comes a Candle to Light You to Bed.
The Only Man in the Sky, was that the episode where Homelander assumed control of Vault?
Yep.
So it seems like at least it's sort of there's no theme,
right? But this is just like random words. The instant white, hot, wild, and white hot is hyphenated. Like, I don't know what
the fuck. Hot means something. I forgot what white hot means.
I mean, that's the hottest, like temperature wise. Like if something is white hot, because I think the hotter you go,
white heat.
Yeah, it's like the hottest.
I mean, I'm assuming I think the white hot would probably be like. Homelander and Soulja Boy, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
we about to get the widest we can get.
It says white heat is from 1710, figuratively sense of state of intense or extreme emotion.
So yeah, I guess that, like you said, Soulja Boy popping back up, being like, "It's my son here, guys."
Yeah. It's like I really can't wait for.
Well, no, extreme emotion. Yeah, that Soulja Boy may go on a fucking tirade because. One, not only did they try to X him out, they didn't tell him that he had a son. Like, they made him a villain. Like, bro.
They raised Homelander without telling him he had a dad. Like I said, this is
right.
They as a duo.
They go on a fucking tire.
They finna destroy Vault. Like, boy, they finna take Vault
down. They gonna take Vault down and say, "Hey, this planet is my planet. Who gonna stop me?"
Like it's on some real.
They gonna be on some. Fuck shit.
This is gonna be an interesting episode.
Stop, man, dog. The boys.
Ooh, but also, you know what? Also, I can see Soulja Boy coming at Homelander. Really, like not really like he's my son. Like the fuck is you wearing? And why would they have you out?
Oh, wait, he gonna have that moment.
Yeah, like,
but here's the thing: Homelander may change his outfit
because Homelander is still emotional though.
Yeah, he is.
Milk or like,
yeah.
So it's gonna be like, boy, I great. They made you a pussy, like, you know what I'm saying?
And you know, he very anti-PC.
Like, yeah, so like,
but didn't he say something about? He was like,
he said something about the cape
when he walked past the. He was like, "This is how they got us looking now, though."
Yeah. Even when he saw Homelander, he was like. I forgot something about strength. Yeah. He was like, bro, you got a fucking cape.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying when he walked past the 7, when he walked past that 7 sign, that nigga looked in disgust like, what the fuck?
I'm definitely.
Bro, he had the intent to discuss that entire time.
He did, dog.
When he first,
when he got a glimpse of this world, dog, he was like, what
he was ugly walking through the whole block. Ugly walking. Ugly face walking, bro.
Bro, he was looking around like,
he was like, dog, what the fuck is this?
This the America we got right now?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why, like, I can't. He ain't even been involved yet. That's what I'm saying. Like, he gonna come back to Vault. Like, the fuck, like, y'all. Cause I think before he left, it wasn't this conglomerate of superheroes. It was just Soulja Boy.
Like, he had his team. They had other.
Remember, he had his team. That's why he's killing his team.
But I wanted just for. I think it wasn't in this realm where they like more mainstream and like.
No, they definitely wasn't.
I think Payback was though. I think Payback was. It wasn't. All right, we got the 7.
It wasn't the
we
7.
Got the we got the Midwest team. Yeah. We got the West Coast team. Whereas that's how it is now.
Now, now, but it's like it was the growth as they start. That's probably that was Edgar's idea. Like he started growing, building more, and they started building what Vought is, turning into fucking evil Disney, and you know what I'm saying. And that's pretty much what.
Yeah.
I just feel I don't want. I feel like it's either. I feel like there's either a. Which Edgar would know. Like there's either he's stronger than everybody else, or he has an antidote to
know how to get
Compound V.
Yeah,
but to also remove it from literally everybody if he wanted to, or that is something in it that just kind of triggered. Like I can literally kill you or immobilize.
I can end your powers.
Like it's something. See, that's the thing. I want like what is it going to take for Edgar to step in? Think about everything that has happened. Edgar still.
He don't need to step in. He don't like.
I know he hasn't.
That's why I said
he hasn't shown his hand.
He's gonna pull some bullshit.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna step in. I think they're gonna come find him. Cause he's going like
Homelander. That's why I said I thought he was. That's why I said I think he's gonna pull some bullshit to get back to the top. Cause he's gonna have whatever that poison pill is.
But see,
to be like, all right, this. I let you. Cause remember he even told.
But
Homelander,
is it pulling bullshit or is it him finally saying, "All right, man,
he even told Homelander he was like, he was like, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let this fail on you because you're going to fail.
Yeah.
So I think now he's just like, I'm just gonna watch this fail. Mm-hmm. I know I can pick this back up once you're done.
Yeah, like I was.
He way too calm in this world of chaos.
If they don't come for Edgar, I want to hear him come back on a phone call. Like somebody calls like, "You doing all right over there?" You know what I'm saying? Like on some real like Homelander fighting. Who is this? And it'd be like, "So how's everything going over there?" You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
That's what I want because it feels like but I feel like there's gonna have to be a reason he comes back because we do have the two strongest people in the world right now who are mad at him. Like nigga, you like he took everything like Homelander took everything from Edgar and was pretty much because Edgar was pretty much ridiculing him and treating him whatever. But he also like that's the nigga that kept your daddy from you. That tried to kill your daddy. All this shit and told you didn't have no father. Like I'm your father. Like I got rid of your father and I raised you. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's big rage going through the way.
Big rage.
It's gonna be a lot.
So that's why like it gotta be a fail safe for this rage. Cause Edgar's doing this. Like nigga, I have all of these plays in motion. So what the fuck is your fail safe? Cause bro, you not immortal. Like you not they kill niggas with ease, bro. So why they not on your ass? Like so that's what I'm waiting for his power armor to kick in.
What you think it's just a manipulation power?
I think. Oh, I don't know. I do think manipulation has to be a part of it. And
I would love if he just like Lex Luthor.
Oh, just a regular ass person.
So it's like they punch this nigga, you just see a force field kind of like form over him. Like, I can't touch it. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's not it, dog. That's not it, dog.
That would be wild.
I would love that. Also, Lex Luthor.
Why are you trying to punch me, bro? It's like
I'm the richest man in the fucking world. Like, why would you think that you could even get why do you think I would not be prepared for you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Why do you think I wouldn't be prepared for all of y'all? I made
right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
that would be wild.
Right. Edgar like Batman in the 7. Like I got files on all of y'all. How do you think I don't? Like, you think I can't get rid of y'all?
Like I know you feel undestructible, but I got this thing.
Literally
one thing.
Pull out some kryptonite. Like we never know Homelander need kryptonite. Like boy, he takes these rocks. So that you know the nigga just fall. Like
right. Oh shit! But I've been loving this season of The Boys, man. The Boys been doing their thing, man. Like it may be my favorite superhero show of all time.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's mine. It's mine.
Yeah,
like for the over the top antics, like, and it's one of those that's like, it's really. It's crazy because it's more extreme to Deadpool, but it's still in the same realm of Deadpool. Like I wish Deadpool was like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I wish Deadpool can get this far. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like they need to do an actual TV series of Deadpool that can get behind the paywall.
That'd be wild, dog.
He literally can just go run amok. Like give us just give us a Wade Wilson stories. That's what you call it.
Dog, that'd be fire.
Just him just
that actually would be fire.
Doing whatever. He's doing like he hired hitman, so it just be like we need you to do this job, and that's all the series is just him doing random jobs. It might be killing Marvel characters or bosses, whatever. But it's
shit, they got that could be a series. Cause remember they got the whole Deadpool kills universe. Like he goes through, kills all the heroes, and then he goes and kills the creators. No, then he goes back and kill like the original like writers, like Mark Twain and shit like that, because he go back in time, and then he breaks the fifth wall and comes into the real world and kill the creators. So it's like, and that's what that could be a whole series.
Like, he's already done that by being killing his own damn self.
And that shit was hilarious.
Like he's already, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't already. So it's like, but I mean, yeah. The Boys is great because of that. Like I feel like it's the Deadpool we want. Like even based on his comic books and everything, like The Boys is Deadpool what we want. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So shit, let's get into recommendations, man. I'll start. It's a recommendation I think that all of us really probably gonna recommend, but just kind of get into it. But The Man Who Fell to Earth. Yes. We've been watching
Please
that,
recommend that,
bro. And it's like it's if you are a fan of sci-fi, just in general, this is definitely right up your alley. It has mystery. It's about pretty much an alien. And if you saw the OG movie or a fan of the novel, it's pretty much a continuation.
Yeah.
Because the OG movie, it was an adaptation of the novel, and then this kind of picks up from there. And it's in the end of the OG movie, Newton, he's trying to save his planet, but he kind of forgets his mission, and then he sends off a message. And so in this one, Faraday, which is the alien who comes to Earth, he's the one that answers the message, and he kind of picks up on Newton's mission. And you kind of go through this whole thing of him, adapting to our world, but also trying to, complete this mission. Yeah. Then there's mystery around like Newton's patent. You know what I'm saying? Like
there's mystery around what Newton's true mission is.
Dog. Right. And then it's two black leads, so that's also a great thing for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. What's his
Chiwetel Ejiofor.
I feel like you butchered the last
one. I feel like I did.
You destroyed the last one.
I feel like
Ejiofor. I feel like
what you say?
I don't feel like it was
Ejiofor. Pretty sure it's Ejiofor.
What you say the first name
was?
Chiwetel.
I know that for sure.
That one, I'm confident in that one.
Sure.
I'm confident in the Chiwetel.
Chiwetel Ejiofor. Ejiofor. That's what I think it is.
See, I think it's that. I don't know.
Ejiofor.
Hey, but
I apologize if I butchered your name.
That's what I was going to say. I mean, if he ever watches this episode, he said it on camera. He's like, it's okay. I understand. It's hard to say my name, so he doesn't take offense when people mess up his name.
I respect that he ain't just make some actor like movie star name. Like you gonna just have to figure it out.
You're gonna learn it. You're gonna learn it.
Have to figure it out, fam.
Or you're just gonna struggle and have to just struggle every time.
Like, at this point, I'm like, and they did that. He was like, you know what? I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't even care no more.
And he's an amazing actor in general. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen a role that I didn't like him in. Like even small roles, like with The Day After Tomorrow, or was it
Mordo? Just because I didn't like Mordo as a character. He played it. I guess. In terms of his acting, he played it. He played it well because Mordo had me like.
I just hate Mordo's braids and Doctor Strange. Now I hate those Tyler Perry ass braids.
Yeah. That wasn't his fault.
That wasn't
his fault. Like I mean,
but Mordo as a character annoyed me, and so it's like I guess he played it right because that's what he was supposed to be.
Yeah, but so the series, man, is really dope. You know what I'm saying? We dove into it. You know what I'm saying? Really started watching it and breaking it down and seeing things. So by the time you hear this. go back onto our YouTube, check out, we have a couple of videos out talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's, we wanted to talk. It's one of these shows that like is a sleeper show. There's so many shows, properties that we've already been watching. Stranger Things, The Boys, Umbrella Academy, Kenobi, you know what I'm saying, with Star Wars. So like everybody was kind of like just focused on these. Them. And this show kind of got overlooked, but it's like, it's one of those hidden gems. Like when you truly watch it and you can, you get and dive into it, like you get so in depth into the story. And I love the pacing of it. Because like Bacardi was he was irritated at first for the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, I mean you get irritated.
The guy was he was Rain Man.
It was real Rain Man.
It was truly somebody who was adapting to Earth, who their society is completely different.
Yeah.
So it's like that was wild.
But as Bacardi said, as soon as you become Ferris Sway,
fam. Ferris Sway.
What's great? What I really liked about it was the character interaction, like the way characters interacted throughout this entire, because this entire series is pretty much built on how does somebody interact with somebody else. And everybody played it so well. Like the backstabbing,
man,
the betrayal.
Like the cop, bro. Like I said, bro.
Clay.
Bro, he top tier, bro.
Like
Clay is
the ulterior motives,
right off the rip too.
He top tier, cause
right
that
off the
was,
rip.
He was disgusting with that waitress, bro.
Man,
fucking pig,
when
bro.
When he came, because literally the first 5 minutes, you see Faraday talking about how his story has secrets. He come in pure TED talk. Had you hooked, and he wasn't lying.
Oh yeah, bro.
Like he wasn't lying.
Yeah, like that whole storyline. But so it's one of the things. Like I said, I don't want to give away too much, but definitely, man, go check it out, man. It's a Showtime series.
All episodes are streaming now.
Yeah, all episodes are streaming now. By the time you're hearing this, the whole season there's 10 episodes. Man, definitely watch it. Check it out.
Definitely watch it.
That's my recommendation.
Okay, is it me? I mean, I'm recommending, of course, Knocker Up Blade Point.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, if you, I mean, I feel happy to recommend it because right now it's an Xbox exclusive. You know what I'm saying, Casa? So if you're on Xbox, you know what I'm saying, and you got Game Pass, it's free for Game Pass. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a great addition if you're into the whole. I forgot what they call the style, like the Warzone map style now. Where 60.
That's Battle Royale.
Battle Royale. Yeah, that's the Battle Royale.
I mean, if you're a big fan of Battle Royale, like I think I've pretty much, for me, had played out my run of all the shooting battle royale. Like I really
there was like so many shooting.
It was so, like Apex, like it was so many that came out. So it's like to get a fresh one now that's make more, and it does have some little weapon combat in there. But it's irrelevant compared to the melee. You know
I love ninja shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, I love Shinobi. That's one of the reasons why I love Ghost of Tsushima. You know what I'm saying? Being able to be a ninja. Why I love Assassin's Creed, right?
Right.
And I always said, I was like, man, if they had like an open world, like ninja game, like where it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, I would be into it. But then like seeing the Battle Royale, I wasn't even thinking of a Battle Royale ninja game. Right. And I was like, oh shit, like this motherfucker fired,
if I'm not mistaken, I think they're the same company that, there was another game that they had that I played on Xbox that was I cannot think of the name. I think it started with an A, but it was a martial arts fighting game. But it was it was more like a story. But you can run to people while you're on the map and playing. People are online too on the map, so you can pretty much run into a motherfucker and literally get into a martial arts. And it was really like if you didn't have any weapons, you pretty much had all the combos that you had to learn how to like literally block left to right, sweep under motherfucker. Like it was a real ass like martial arts fight.
It's pretty cool.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it was like, you could tell they put a lot of effort into that part of it because like the face, like the people, the characters had no face. It's really just like you finna just fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a couple character color changes, but other than that, it was like we didn't put details in character creation or whatever. It was all in the melee. It was probably the best fight I ever seen or played in the game. So
that's dope.
Had them do this like. It's just that's my recommendation. I mean, the story that they're gonna have a story mode at some point. Mm-hmm. So I mean, they're definitely trying to expand on making it a very playable game. So
that's my thing. My thought is obviously I wanted to play it. I don't really want to download it from PC.
I mean, yeah, PC and Xbox. So shout out to PC too.
But
PC people will be mad.
I'm assuming by the time the campaign is like fully ready to go, that's when they'll.
That's probably drop it with the campaign.
Yeah. But my recommendation is going to be Dragon Ball Super Hero.
Ooh.
I got the chance to watch that this past week, and I enjoyed it a lot. Obviously, the art style is very jarring. It's very different from all of the other.
It looked like the video games to me.
Yeah, but I mean, from you don't typically see that with the Dragon Ball anime. Like, obviously, there's other anime.
Like I thought Broly was going to be the standard now. And
so
they didn't continue
this is a
the Broly
completely
anime.
different. So it's a completely different art style. So for like the first 5 or 10 minutes or so, it's definitely jarring, but you get used to it. And the story, I like the story, and obviously without going into too many details, it's fresh, but with enough like nostalgia true to like old Dragon Ball that it's like, okay, I fuck with this.
Okay.
And some other characters are getting some shine in this one too.
Well, see, there's no spoiler alert. There's no spoiler. Like it's been like they announced it on their Twitter and Instagram that like this is heavily the big two is not the focus of this. It's not a Goku Vegeta.
They show for maybe 10 minutes. And I might be pushing it with that.
So they're showing for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, they're
and I might be pushing it with 10.
They're
I might
not
be
really
pushing it with 10 minutes.
This
is a Gohan Piccolo story.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Really? That's okay. That's nice then.
Well,
I didn't even.
And that's why. So for the longest, when it first came out, I'm like,
don't cam link me then.
I mean, for the longest when they first did the trailer, remember, I think I said on here, I wasn't that excited about it. But then when they said, like, because I was like, though I love Goku and Vegeta, and I'm not even tired of their storyline. If they would have gave me another Goku and Vegeta movie or whatever like that, I still would have been on board. But that trailer didn't grab me. But
I can't wait till y'all see it, though.
Now with the context of knowing that it's a Piccolo Gohan, I was like, oh, I'm really excited.
Because there's two moments that have nothing to do with the storyline that just had me dying.
Well, they always do that. They got it. That's Dragon Ball.
Those two points that had nothing, just had me dying. And I'm like, dog, I can't wait till y'all see it so I can comment on those.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch.
So that's coming out with August
12th.
August 12th, right? 2 days before my birthday. Definitely going to see
that.
Okay,
yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Definitely. It's gonna be a theater too, right?
Yeah, that's a theater release.
Definitely gonna go see that.
Shit, hopefully, man.
12th. Ooh, let me make
maybe not 12. I mean, I don't know. I know it's in August for sure. But yeah, so all right, we'll go to OG recommendation, man. Make sure you go to GeeksetPodcast.com. Check out all of our merch, man. We got Geek Year 2. We got the Geek Set shorts, Geek shorts for men and women. So, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you get those shorts. It is a hot summer. It's bubbling
been hot. Yeah, it's been hot as a motherfucker.
It's been bubbling out here, man. Follow us on social media at Geekset Podcast.
If you're going to DreamCon, it's going to be hot in Texas. You
definitely going to be hot in Texas.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I said. We're not going to see y'all. I want to say that too because we're not going to see y'all until we podcast in DreamCon. So I'm bringing plenty fucking merch to Texas, y'all. I'm bringing.
And I'm just saying, it's gonna be hot there. Like,
I'm bringing some shorts.
Texas.
All my guys that I know coming down there. I'm bringing shorts. I'm bringing plenty of merch for everybody. I mean, so make sure y'all catch us and see us if y'all want to get some of the merch.
Hell, shit. Matter of fact, even if you don't go to DreamCon, we gonna be down in Texas. Hit us up. Hit us up in the DM. Like, shit. We'll tell you, hey, meet us in the front of DreamCon or whatever. You can get some hand to hands, man.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean,
hit us up in the DM.
Yeah, we'll be at DreamCon, but we're also just in that area. We be at Texas bars and clubs.
Right, you know what I'm saying? You see us, man, you know what I'm saying? Take some shots with us, man. Take a Geek Set shot. Matter of fact, first person who come to me that said that they heard me on this podcast, I got a shot for you if you see me in the club. I'll buy your shot if you come in and say, yo, I listened to the episode. Where my shot?
Value on the shot?
What you mean?
Like, is it top shelf? Is it anything they want?
Man, I do top shelf.
Top shelf?
I do top shelf. Because we at DreamCon and we partying, I got you. If you hear this and you reference this episode.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna double on that too. Especially, I'll double on that. Yeah, I'm doubling on that.
Yeah, and so you know, said check that out. Also, again, we're filming the Black Geek documentary. So if you don't have the opportunity to see us at DreamCon, you can still be a part of this documentary. Like I said, we have multiple ways to help support us. You know, we can buy merch. That merch is going to be repurposed into the documentary. Go to our Patreon. We have different tiers from $1 tier to $50 tier. You get exclusive behind the scenes, you get early episodes, you get the chance to ask guest questions. I am actively working on the next season of One-on-One with Deuces. We ended it well with the Tavio from Revolt. That was a dope ass episode, and I took a break, you know what I'm saying, because we're planning everything for DreamCon. But when we come back, I got some really dope guests lined up. Hopefully I can get that secured and everything. We can get that ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? And also, you know what I'm saying, we need more awareness of it. Continue putting that information out, liking, commenting, sharing on when you see the post, using the hashtag Black Geek Documentary. It is literally our love letter to the blerd culture. And what's been so dope is behind the scenes, we've been working with people of the culture. We've been talking to the fans. We've been talking to creators. We've been talking to so many people on getting insight on what this is going to be. And it's been really dope. And I feel like you guys are going to really be proud of this product when it finally gets done. So yeah, man, you see us at cons. And also pay attention to our social media, because the Black Geek documentary, though we are starting it at DreamCon, it's not ending at DreamCon. We are on tour, baby. We are on tour pretty much, and we are filming everything. So pretty much if you see us and you see a camera, just know this is for that Black Geek documentary. Come talk to us, man. Let us know your story. Let us know what you feel about blerd culture. We like to get everything as we can, so that way when we put this together, it's just going to be this gumbo pot of love and amazingness. So yeah, man. So remember, this is Geek Set Podcast, the only podcast that blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together, that was featured in Forbes and Black Wall Street Times, and we are out.
Peace.
Peace.